Welcome. This will be a very chill stream, and I won't talk too much. I think maybe I'll do it in the beginning. It will probably be a bit longer than usual because this is the day Reforged came out for me. We are going to play public games this time, so there will be some downtime with each game. We might slot manipulate a bit, so people join faster, and we're going to chat a bit more than usual in the games, probably. Let's see here. I will of course upload all the replays that I remember to save to Visit Stats, as it supports it now, although there's still work in progress to make it better. Let's go. The only problem with the starting like 9 is that people are gonna join and leave and that, but you can't do anything. I can close it, of course, but it's better if people actually join. I still hope they fix loading screens so I can make it easier, because this is like still the old system where you have like 4 parts: top left, top right, and bottom right. They just extended it in. Oh wait, why did I have to go for that option?
The engine's running.
Okay, fine. We're going for. Huh.
I can handle that.
Oh damn! I haven't still fixed the items.
Your building is complete.
Have we got the?
All systems go.
Uh,
What you got? All systems go.
so I think we're gonna go for the fire tower and the research towers this game.
I'm all geared up.
I don't really want to waste this. What could we go more for our lumber? After all we got. You know what? Let's go for. I haven't gone for. Let's go for fire and frost one. You see the grouped enemies? New thing, very nice. I haven't properly balanced them. Maybe they're based on current. Damn, that's very short.
Upgrade finished.
Wonder if we should go for some anti-boss as well.
All systems go.
Then we go for the classic, not that useful stuff. You see the problem with this. Oh, not this. With this one is that this tower is weak against fortified heroes and medium armor, while this
The engine's running.
Thorn tower
Let's roll.
is weak versus medium heavy, medium hero fortified Those three are similar weaknesses. Although we do capture very good light, of course, and
Upgrade finished.
too good of light, and on armored and heavy, we got that under control. This tower is, of course, our, let's call main. Gonna take that over. So I guess we go for. I actually want this.
What you got?
I'm gonna think for a bit. Is there any tower I don't want to up to hero, but that I still want? This probably. Let's just use this a few times and sell it. Can go for some additional frost. Okay, we're going for these two heroes. Are very powerful. You can actually send number to someone. Not usually think that. Like, you can do a lot of things like together and that, but people don't do that, so let's up this so we don't start the leak. Ruination due to the auras don't like this unholy aura doesn't apply to itself, but it can get it from like another mini boss. Here we can see item. This is a bundle of lumber. This is like the thing we need the least this time, because we're going for research. So let's see here. Let's send teal or purple. Let's see here. I'm gonna send this to perp.
I'm all geared up.
Upgrade finished.
This tower has been, of course, the classical. People think it de-syncs the game and that. It might actually be like have some sort of load, some sort of trigger, but every game like level 13 is a problem level. I watched a replay on like what happened to the replay. What should I call it? When I wrote things in chat and watched the replay of the chat that was your stats, it actually came up twice. What I said, but not others. I'm not sure why, but it did. It was still in beta though, so it might have been changed. Yeah. Not used to see the team life bars. I don't have any comment in that. I guess you can, if you want to reach or propose something, you can do it on my Discord under feedback and request, and I will try to go for it if you do like 2-3 towers, different towers. I can build with, I can all the bid with research or something. Just don't take like poison and thorn tower and think I'm going to be able to play with that. They are too similar, like even damage type. I could accept like wizard and blade or something, but it will still be really bad because none of the towers are like splash or multi-target. Maybe you want to see wizard and multi only. That could be like a combo and I need to struggle to figure it out. Or like no heroes allowed or something. I haven't seen that so much. We need to actually attack with our units a little bit better. Usually they don't place towers too much in the corner. I don't know why I did it. Luckily this is the fire tower is a little bit better than other towers in that aspect. Like a siege tower here would be absolutely awful. In my opinion. I mean, it's not awful. It's just if it attacks here and units are here, you don't get the damage. And I hope the quality of the video will be fine, of course. Maybe I should look at some other spells. I actually really managed to talk a lot. Maybe I should find a mechanic to actually make multiple towers of the same kind more interesting and viable. He should sell that for target first. Doesn't really matter. This guy should get a foreign target, but won't, of course. If you have any ideas on how to make people understand the tower, you should tell me. Thinking about this, just didn't I limit this unit construction? What the fuck is this? I'm gonna talk about write that in chat. Ugh. Target per foreign tower. Let's write that in. And otherwise you can patrol them back and forth to distribute them better. So that's kind of a weak mini boss. We have a lot of OE. You see the next wave that's coming. Can be a little bit problematic otherwise. Since it's self-power tower, you of course get it first. I should do timestamps on different builds of this stream as well, so you can check for what you want to see. I don't know. Very few people will actually watch this. I don't have the comments on, and or at least I don't read them right now when I play, and the quality can of course be a part that suffers. What else? I don't have much. Pit Lord hasn't been fixed. Someone actually beat this map on 120% in my Discord. I don't have video proof, of course, on that, so can't be 100% sure, but it is still like very difficult. I would say 110% is hardcore. This we're playing on now is like 83%. But here's one more thing to keep in mind. This is with more players. When you're playing solo, you can leak more on that without like getting uneven distribution. It takes longer time to lose. And it's easier when you play solo. We should really up this. Should of course attack with it too. I can really feel the placement isn't the best. Maybe I should go poison tree just to slow like the first enemies. Put it like here or here. Maybe two actually. Just to slow these ones. And we can go for more upgrades. If we can take next one. Ah, of course you can. It's an armor level. This guy is really good against armored enemies. The fire splash goes through armor. And one more thing, spell damage ignores what armor type it is, unless it is divine and heroes actually. So it is 100% versus fortified is what I meant to say. So it's very good against it. Okay, I still go for let's just do it. This tower has the attack speed when it gets high level, which is the reason why the damage don't go up too much. 50% slow. Might increase this tower's base slow, but I don't really want to increase the slow you get per level though. So it needs to match up in a good way. Otherwise it's like slow aura is already like the best option you can get of a hero as for when it comes to the abilities. We should probably talk more in chat for the other games. I saw an awful build today. I played one game in the morning to see that the map. I needed to go somewhere, of course. Couldn't do whatever I wanted, but just to make sure it wasn't like completely broken. I don't know if the Arcano still is broken. So. Let's go for some fast experience. Restore more fire and all those. Might add more skins in future, which will be very nice for the map maker and the fire tower. Kind of a pain, but so few models. And they removed the spell orc as well, from what I saw. This was one of the models. This tower will attack very fast. I'm thinking about reworking the map's agility system a bit. Because on this map, each agility increases everything by 2 attacks by 2% faster. In the total, like, divide. Yeah, it increases up to 2%, can we say. And what do I want to say more? And the tower is based on hero form, has double the attack cooldown. But it starts with 140% faster. But external sources like this speed aura affects the heroes less due to how Warcraft mechanics works. Same with the research towers that we are going for later. These guys, they are the same with them. Very powerful. Okay, we have extra gold. Let's first spend it on the second aura. Save some mana. If we would have gone for one of these two instead, we would have had more single target damage from the fire tower, because the fire tower's single target part is dependent on the strength, which is gained by level. So if you get this early and go for strength, it will have a very powerful single target chaos damage attack. Not very powerful, but you get what I mean. But you can also upgrade its base spell damage splash with this ability. As you can see, it almost doubles in damage. And with the increase of attack speed, it will do the more than double the spell splash damage at that time. Okay, let's go for up the food when it's available. I'm going to bulk the Frost Hero up as well. So much coal. Some people still complain about it being too little. I don't know what they think with it. Maybe I should go for like just bam this hero up. See what happens. I'm gonna go for some most intelligence and just mix and match the stats. Could have gone for this later. And now we will start with the research towers. So this to okay, it came to whatever. Think about that too much. And let's add another one here. Maybe we want to make it. Let's go for that one.
Upgrade finished.
And then we start to up the towers here.
Research complete.
Now we're gonna have hotkey session, probably. When it comes to 45, we will go for one of these options, turning it into a hero. So it's kind of complicated with the hero form for the research. So of course I'm very open for feedback about it. We should check around for this is the problem when people get lured into this tower and they don't even know where to upgrade it. Let's here. Let's see if we can save ourselves as we can. It's fortified and rigged, so it's very hard. Then we download the replay. Played another one today, so let's call that game 2. And we're going to restart the game. Of course we will. How do I always get this wrong? Here. We might join some other people's game. Gonna take a little bit of time and tab out while we wait. See here. Okay. I was wondering that if they would have fixed it for release. But I guess it still is in half beta after all. Who expects something like that? I swear. Maybe I shouldn't tab out so much when it is loading stream. Please start. Nice. We don't do the same mistake as last time.
All systems go.
Let's be more brave this time. Let's go for a research tower. Maybe I can finally learn
Your
this tower.
building is complete.
Like how to actually play it. It is so you have different damage options and you do a little bit of different things. I think most of them have some sort of viability, but I don't know if it is good enough for it. Interesting sound. They shift around the sound. And we don't have any use for our wood. Maybe I need to do something with that. Let's see here.
Your building is complete.
Some guy is writing to me on Discord.
More gold is required.
Your building is complete.
The ground textures appears for me at least. That was
What you got?
talking with him about.
My watchers are ready.
So we need to get the second version of the tower. Let's think here. Let's put it here.
I'm on top.
Your
And we're going to go for... That's so good. So now we need like 200. I'm gonna make a research challenge, of course. On the research towers.
Research complete.
Damage is very important in these towers in the beginning. Brute force. Dying like flies. You can't get any more of the 200 versions, of course.
All systems
Then it
go.
will be totally broken. See our graphing settings. see, 90, 20, no wait. Yeah, times 80, 1080. No V-sync. And 0 background FPS.
What you got?
Okay, let's add a third one. We need something to catch
Your
some leaks as
building
well,
is
so
complete.
I'm all here now.
of course.
Research complete.
Might have a problem with this level. So many enemies. We need to make sure we can one hit them. Oh, I need one more damage up. Come on.
Research complete.
To get some speed action.
More gold is required.
And
Research.
these guys are fortified, which is a problem. I'm not gone for the siege option or something yet. Round or something. Let's go for another attack speed.
Complete.
Do one more damage.
Research complete.
Engine's running.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Gets a little bit more damage, but it attacks slower. And it gets 2 additional ground targets. I shouldn't say it's ground here, but it is. Perhaps we need this version for the following round.
Upgrade finished.
This has a bouncing attack on air, and it has the right damage type for air as well. So, like shit. I do like that. It's kind of funny. That's what's so. Yeah, I do like that. Let's see here. Let's go for a Sky Fury version with this one. Man, all these cluster rockets. Oh, we don't have any splash as well. Nice bit. It would have been nice with like a roar. Ooh, that is actually a problem. We should. We have only gone for research. We should struggle with them.
Research complete.
Up them like we should have.
Research
Doesn't really matter if we have a frost tower as well. Like getting the first one because we don't have any splash. Maybe if comes very few enemies, because then we can maybe get the bounce. Very few air enemies. Then frost can matter. Speed will be deactivated, means everything will give a stable bounty drop. And the rounds won't be shorter anymore. In total you get the same gold, of course. I haven't made that clear already. Let's go for those two.
research complete.
Of course range is the least valuable upgrade on this.
Research complete. Research complete.
I'm all geared up.
So you can only attack one target now. That's fair. Attack speed has started to become more valuable now. Price difference.
Research complete.
Oh man. People are leaking so much. That's a problem with 40. They're actually doing as they should do. I like the new models for the Aura Towers. First. This one had to be changed to this. To something that wasn't a fucking tornado. Reforged came out. Let's take that. Shouldn't use this on research towers. Probably give that item to transmit one. Let's go for a simple Aura Tower.
Your building is complete.
Upgrade finished.
And we go for
Research complete.
towers, of course, very powerful currently. I need to think about the fortify that's coming. So we'll have some problems with that level.
What you got? All systems go.
Start upping this.
Research complete.
It's a bit more.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
Let's go for one more speed.
Research complete.
I'll try to this one, I guess. Research heroes can't get
Research complete.
the Persian doesn't have the Persian's item ability. Or flying ships. There aren't too many flying models on Warcraft 3, fortunately. So this is the most frequent model you will see come more than once. Guess I could do so, make some sort of trigger to check so same unit model doesn't come more than once in that, but why would I do that?
Upgrade finished.
Let's do our final damage upgrade. We are going for the intelligence on this one. We want it to level up. I don't want to go for a fourth research tower. This tower is so much better than before. Like, the thing that I actually can go for this tower, and it's 90%. Yeah, we have some struggles in that. We probably catch some other sneaks, so it's good. But I think you could have done that before. I'm gonna for this actually, due to what's coming around 43, and it's still good against the fortified enemies, of course. Huh. Okay, I guess that's a bug. This thing isn't yellow next to the attack speed. Maybe it looks better actually, not no. You don't really have as much of a choice. You see this the E there. It has been added with Reforged, so you can't like have a custom color and write it that way. If you do that, it will only be that plus whatever this is. This is the intelligence. Intelligence increases the experience gained. We'll need some food. Yes, we can send that to yellow. Let's ping that. Let's max the attack speed. Now we have powerful. Can increase the damage or take this talent. So we can start upping this. You can only do it once per upgrade, as you can see. So next time we take this talent, we will do it again. Oh, what the fuck? This late? Doesn't happen very often. What the fuck? Could have done bit. It's fucking 45. 35. That round is super rare. That D-Syncs. Like 20 plus is rare. 35 is very rare. Yeah, I don't know why I want this so much. This tower are actually the badass right now. Not against these guys, apparently. Only if I have adjusted the unit sizes correctly with heroes forms. You will go for the same tactic with them, of course. Let's add that one, and let's go for the seeds versions. You can still attack air, just not the ground splash. Like showing off all the research towers, their potential, which is very great, as you can see. We still have the frost tower. I'm actually missing good. Still. Well, because I missed this. But that's very little. Like, I missed like 200 gold almost. It's not a lot. this again. Let's get even more ridiculous range. Maybe we can start to kill steal. Like, put the tower here and see how long it can reach. I mean, it's not kill steal, look how much it leaks. Let's go for the max low, 15%. No! Okay, we need to be ready with the... okay, I wasn't paying enough attention or something happened there. Download replay. Okay, game 3. Okay. Got something to read on the Discord. Let's see how many games there are. Not too many. I mean, it's still, you know, a Monday. Not a Monday, but it's still a random weekday. And it's not too... It's not the peak hours either. Let's take your time. I need to adjust this. Let's call it Circle T Trollforged. It's very important that I host and play a lot and make sure to get the real version around. Nothing on the misery. Okay, we need to tab out and start.
I'm all geared up. The engine's running.
We will pick difficulties depending on
I can handle that.
that others have their difficulties. Let's go for let's see, chaos maybe.
Your
All
building
systems
is
go.
complete.
We should go for a foreign tower around here.
All geared up. What you got?
We have 0 upgrades on that this year.
Engine's running.
Actually, let's sell that and go for it.
More gold is required.
this annoying stage where you
Your
need to
building is complete.
see here.
More gold is required.
Put it here maybe.
Your building is complete.
All systems go.
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and the innocent alike. Upgrade finish.
What you got?
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Yeah, baby.
Your building is complete.
More gold is required.
I place it like this to get some sort of nice placement. Wait, why did I? I'm too used to placing it there. I should actually place it. Let's see. Let's put it here maybe.
Your building is complete.
And let's sell that one.
What you got?
More gold is required.
Damn, this is so super tanky.
Upgrade finish.
The level 3 level would help a lot against these two. Thought it would be really effective because of how the splash can bounce on targets. So I guess it's very nice for the tower. The repetition of enemies very helps the bounce. Bouncing tower will be have another unique use.
Upgrade finished.
So here, let's use our Thorn and bouncing. Bouncing.
Research complete.
Thorn.
Research complete. Research complete.
Okay, let's save with the two other numbers. Maybe I should do some sort of auto detection on lumber. I need to get air tower, of course.
Your
It's kind of
building is
tanky already, but to think where I want to put it.
Your building is complete.
So I want it here. So let's sell that and go for it.
Upgrade finish.
What the? Get there, spiderlings.
Upgrade finish.
Oh, we got the transmit item. You can sell whatever you want. Can't be casting heroes though. Yeah, this is not a good build. These two towers don't go well together. Although this is a nice addition to that. If this guy actually upgraded. I'm going to go for some harder difficulties games, of course. At some point. Maybe during the week or today or something. Unfortunately, people will join even though they are not good at the map. I should reduce his health because it doesn't hide the health anymore. Maybe if you do enough to have super high health. Maybe if you have enough of the zeros or twos. Let's go for the next bouncy. This is not good. We don't want to over attack that one. 6 level bouncing is a power spike as well for the tower. Oops. Nice with mic that are wireless and headset, of course. That's what I should post to say. Going to mute my mic for a little bit while I eat an apple.
I thirst for magic.
Too bad that the next upgrade is the one that's actually good. Or is there a good power spike with the inner fires? Looks absolutely ridiculous. Is this like the normal size of this attack, or have I accidentally have the scaling on? Unit scaling or something. Wonder why he will leak if he hasn't done that already. Let's do one more. The level 5 one is very nice for This guy needs to sell one of his towers. Reminds me a bit about Heroes 5, that hero, although like the Heroes of Might and Magic 5, one of the heroes are with the style in general. It's kind of an old game, so that's maybe not a great sign. Okay. He wasn't smart enough to use the item. He's still stupid enough to go for the same towers and that. Still need items maybe. Bounce versus grouped heroes. I know where that ends. That's a lot of divine enemies. Wonder if I can take that with them. I guess someone used the protect item. Because of the negative overrun. Probably wondered what it did. Yeah, that's nice. I thought about making that into another version of the base bouncing. It is so similar. Look at it. When I think about it, it might actually be worth it. This used to be just a bigger version of the normal one with a slightly colored RPG type. What am I trying to get? Should probably up this. Okay, let's go for this. Zero splat. This is why you don't place towers in the corner. Look, it attacks here and it attacks here. Like nothing here or something. So the towers actually attack there. Unfortunately, I can't make towers able to attack ground because it makes them completely overpowered. Although I could actually make a splash tower like that, I guess. But then I really need to make sure that it does that automatically, and so it doesn't become too weak. I mean, because of someone attacking wrong. Maybe adjust the mall sizes. Try to adjust them. Some became, I guess, very small. Okay, we should be ready this time with our protect item. Going to try to... No, not the item this time, it's the hero form. What? Why? Where it originated from the item. Oh, we're fine, it seems. Going to go for a strength version of some intelligence, I like that. Get a small boost. Maybe we should use this command. See how copycats us.
I'm ready to track.
And we should up our air. And oh, this is not good. Yeah. You always manage to leak on levels bouncing at can't attack Aaron. This guy used to look like this formed Fat Batman before. If you haven't heard that one. Fat Batman. Now he doesn't look that anymore. See, he still has that kind of mantle and that. That's actually a beast monster is also so few, and should probably make sure that I can kill some. Really need to up this protect. Not really did, but be very helpful. Of course, too lazy to send over my extra gold. Huh. Actually get like thinking about an idea with enable extra gold transfer that sends over. Like it counts how much extra gold you have got from kills, sends them over people of need. But that's kind of the natural thing as well, that things are easier when you catch more. Okay. Yeah. I need to quit the stream because someone is ringing down and more. And probably nobody's gonna watch any longer. Bye.